Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Dead Cells, where, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm expecting that it's going to be a couple of rough episodes, man, as we adjust to the nightmare that is the 4-cell difficulty. So I spent some time considering. I was trying to figure out, what do I think the easiest path through the game is going to be? And this might sound a little wild, given the difficulties that we had in getting through it the first time, but I'm starting to think maybe the giant is the way we want to go. I think the giant fight is considerably easier, probably, than the clock tower fight, the timekeeper fight. There's a lot of stuff that can happen in the timekeeper fight, and it all happens very, very quickly. The giant kicked our butts a bunch at first, but honestly, his pattern's pretty predictable, and while we're definitely going to take some damage during the falling rocks phase of the fight, I actually think I'm probably going to be able to beat the giant without getting hit a lot more consistently now that we've figured it out than I am the timekeeper. Now, of course, doing the giant means going through the cavern, and the cavern is quite difficult. The cavern is probably more difficult than the other levels at that tier, which are Sepulchre and Clock Tower, right? It's probably not much more difficult than Clock Tower, though. I get hit in the Clock Tower a lot. So yeah, that's my excuse for why we're going to the cavern on purpose. This is a thing I've decided that we're doing. I feel, you can probably tell from my voice, I have some mixed feelings about it. So let's grab... Gee, what do we want? Let's grab this one. This one's got a decent green strategy going in it. Alright, what's your deal, Mushroom Boy? Your deal is you shoot a volley of arrows. Probably only when summoned, though, right? So that's not a thing that you actually get the benefit of very frequently. It's a good high damage shovel. Frontline shield that spreads oil on people. That's pretty cool. We have 2 different ways of starting a fire. Actually, 3 different ways of starting a fire. And more oil. Alright, it's a strategy. So I don't know exactly what path we want to take on the whole here. There's a lot of different ways through the game. Early on, I'm thinking it might be the case that the ramparts are the right... Let's just do this, shall we? It might be the case that the path through the promenade of the ramparts is still the right way to move. Although honestly, we certainly have some difficult times in the oh, got him. The guy didn't actually execute the charge that I thought for sure he was going to execute on account of he, signaled that that's what he was going to do. Also, I never summoned my Mushroom Boy. Nicely done, Mushroom Boy. Get him, grenade. Oh, right. Stuff teleports. I cannot just back off and let my grenade do its foul work. Oh, okay. Lots of teleporting. Okay, so he does not send out an energy wave with that attack. Oh, that was too early. Carrot's good. Yeah, I'll fight an elite. Why not? I shouldn't have put down the electric grenade because it makes his movement really unreliable. I can't tell what he's going to do. Oh, and hey, that was my combo. Oh, geez. Colorless Tentacle. You know what? Yes, Colorless Tentacle that releases a toxic cloud with each hit. That is actually a pretty cool item. And this I don't think is an upgrade. I actually like the Tentacle quite a bit, and I think it combos well with the Mushroom Boy. He's always knocking things away from us, and now we can get back over to them. It combos well with the Mushroom Boy. It's probably too... damn it. It's probably too strong of a thing to say. What I mean is, it negates some of the downside of the Mushroom Boy. Well, at least we got our combo before we took a whole ton of bad damage. I thought for sure that dude was going to be killed by the fall. Okay, once again... problems finding enough of the scrolls. Huh. That was weird. I did the parry for his knives, and instead of me parrying his knives, the knives just went clean through me without having any kind of effect at all. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. But I'm kind of bummed out by it, because I thought I was doing a good thing with the parry. Alright, so there is a carrot sitting on the ground back at the back at the beginning of the area. Oh god, apparently I upset an elite that I didn't notice. He was very sneaky. Apparently the elite knife throwers can just sit there and be invisible, which I guess makes sense, but also it's a bummer. Nope, I whiffed. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead, do it. That is by far the safest way to deal with those guys at this point. Yeah, I think starting an oil fire on Stomp is pretty good. So what, like, it's the ramparts, the promenade to the ramparts to the insufferable crypt through that one door, and then from there. I mean, I don't necessarily love the conjunctivious fight over the Black Bridge, but can we get from the Black Bridge to the Giant? Is that even a thing we can do? We totally did find a place that had a door to the cavern, and now I can't remember where it was. Okay. We'll experiment a little bit. You know, we'll figure things out. There's still stuff that I don't have totally mapped out. Maybe this will be a good run to try that. To try going to the concierge and then figuring out a way to get to the Giant from there. I'm trying to remember, there was somewhere that we saw a cell door that led to the cavern, and I was surprised to see it. But now I don't remember where it was. Is there anything we're still looking for? We found the chest, we found both the scrolls. I guess we're just looking to get in fights at this point. And hopefully to find, like, some wall food or something. Okay, well, it's not food exactly. I wonder if you can get cough syrup as a random drop. Boy, that feels pretty good. I really, really like the... Oops. I really like the toxic cloud on hit thing. I think that is super excellent. You know, it's been a very tentacles sort of day here on the channel. But unlike the other one, this tentacle, unlike the other ones, this one's not a metaphor. Okay, so there's a bunch of enemies left. Yeah, we probably don't want to actually go take that carrot until after we're finished killing everything. Well, okay. It's not a wall radish, but it'll have to do. So being in a hurry seems pretty dangerous if we're not in a position to potentially get our time door. Let's just take things a little easy, huh? Oh, Mushroom Boy, you're killing me. Well, whatever. He's killing the enemies too. As long as that's happening in equal measure, it's fine. That's very fun. That's very fun every single time. All right, let's go eat our carrot and then go to the promenade, I think. Was it the Slumbering Sanctuary, maybe? Was that where I saw it? Did we... I mean, I'm not gonna... I was about to ask, did we check that shop? But you know what? It actually doesn't matter, because there's no way I'm buying anything from that shop. Alright, 72 cells, and also a door with 20 cells in it. You really can unlock things very, very quickly on this difficulty. Ooh, I think we're probably taking that Bloodthirsty Shield. This isn't bad either, actually. I think I want to go this way, though. That's a very exciting shield. Also, I appreciate that the combo door items are always S quality. So is there anything else that we want in our current colors? Not really. I'm going to just bank for the moment. I think we're probably going to be able to put together a win against the concierge. I'm going to trust that we can figure this out. So, Honestly, disengagement did save us a little bit last time. It's probably not a bad pull in general. Gastronomy does not make food heal our malaise anymore. It's still probably worth taking. I mean, damage and malaise both matter. But I'm definitely less concerned about my HP than I used to be. There are other problems. So 15 enemies per curse. Removing each curse removes 6 malaise and heals you for 75% total HP. That's pretty great, but I don't think green is the build we want to take that on. I'm going to grab disengagement. Disengagement seems pretty alright. And we're going to hopefully not need it. Maybe I should be building for the run that I'm hoping to have instead of insurance against the run I'm hoping not to have. I don't know. The other thing I was thinking about with the giant is that if we do the giant, it seems that there's a way to just skip the final biome, right? We just go straight to the throne room. I don't know if that's actually a good idea because, you know, you're going to be less strong, but probably at least some of the time... Oh, man. Hate this. The bat pushed me off the chain. I didn't realize that could happen. Also, I should make my mushroom boy. Take that, all of my enemies. Did not foresee him leaping out of the magnet like that. We really do need to replace this magnet grenade. It has its uses, but also it causes problems. You know, cool kids don't ride the elevator. You just gotta stomp clean through it. You ever seen somebody do that in real life? It looks awesome. Take this. Oh, he just instantly teleported clean through me, which makes it hard to... I think Mushroom Boy is hitting him and making life difficult. Oh, cool. Another legendary opportunity. Maybe we'll just run entirely legendaries. No, I don't think I actually want that one. Damn it, why did I... The thing is, I could see... Oh, bad camera move. I could totally see that he had the shield on him, but it's just like it didn't register all the way in my brain. Also, kind of shocked I didn't get hit by that bomb. Alright, so we're doing okay on health still. I think we're just going to trash this. Shots explode into a toxic cloud. Like, that's actually a pretty good version of that thing. But I'm trying to wean myself off of the crutch of crossbow play. If we get too frustrated and stymied on 4 cells, the crossbow will be our attempt to escape. But I want to try to actually be better at the game. I don't really think we need a new weapon. I would definitely consider buying a skill. So I think we're going to end up with more money in general on these higher cell runs. Not because there's more money dropped by the enemies or anything, but because there are more enemies. It seems like the enemy density is up. I do like the spiked shield, but I think I like my super blood shield more. This is not the right place. Thank you, Poison Cloud. Yeah, I like the tentacle very much. I don't know if it's good, but I do know that it's fun. Gotta be really careful teleporting to enemies when there's yeah, like this. That's a great example of the thing I was about to talk about, where pulling myself toward enemies while there's a bunch of bombs around sometimes has negative consequences. I think that new enemy type is super cool. I probably made that clear enough in the last video, but that guy is real neat, the failed experiment. I wish that I could be a failed experiment. See that right there? That's generous comedy. I just set you guys up and I let you guys all make the joke. And look, I'll even go, ah ha ha ha, what a great burn that was you did. Here's the thing about comedy. It's mostly about teamwork. Alright, it's not impossible that we could still, combo here. I would certainly like to. Oh god, I did that in such a way that I was then in front of him. Not the way that you want to do it. Okay, so if you make him whiff his, overhead and smash, it seems like he gets stuck for a while. He smashes his hand into the ground, through the ground. Trap spreads oil is cool. Yeah, you know what? I think we will take a Wolf Trap 7 over the Magnetic Grenade. It serves a very similar purpose, but its function is way more consistent. And also, obviously, there's the matter of the damage scaling. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we gotta lower the number of people shooting bombs at us. No, I'm not close enough. Oh god. We're so close. We're so close to killing him. Whew. Alright, without taking any hits even. We're missing a little less than 15% health, but I'm just gonna take this now. We're pretty far from the teleporter, I believe, so... you know, honestly, a Death Orb would be pretty good. And Mushroom Boy is kind of a problem. He helps in a lot of ways, but also he's kind of a problem. He does make the world an unpredictable place. Alright, at the risk of maybe lowering our cash on hand too much to be able to buy flask charges in the future, let's do it this way. We certainly won't be able to buy the flask charge in the ramparts. We'll probably still be okay on the graveyard one. Although I guess we're not planning to go to the graveyard, are we? Well, we'll figure it out. I do not like when the music stops, it gets all eerie. There's not even any eerie effects or anything. It's just like I know there should be music and there isn't, and so I am creeped out. There we go. It finally restarted. Damn it. Okay, I will say I am not using my shield as much as I probably ideally should be. There, see? I really love the arrow fires up. Ow. The arrow fires up quality that we have on our tentacle. It's super helpful for these bats. Malaise infection level, not really that high, but certainly higher than I would like. Okay, let's go back up. I'm sure he'll teleport to follow us up here. Actually, he teleported down right before we teleported out, so we may have lost him. Okay, whatever. We'll come back. So yeah, we're doing a pretty good job of maintaining our health even through getting hit. Lots of good replenishment stuff going on, hitting the enemies right after they hit us, but unfortunately that does not solve the malaise issue at all. I need to shield better. See, this is the thing that playing for combo was supposed to be teaching us the whole time. Is how to just not get hit in the first place. Is this guy gonna walk all the way over here? You know what? We should probably ignore that and just do this. I should have just shielded there instead of trying to roll it. The roll is so ingrained in me. I do not. It's not like I'm thinking, well, I could shield or I could roll, and then I make the conscious decision to roll. It's just like I do not have the reflex for the shield. I have to think about the shield every single time. And a lot of the time, I am responding panicked without without doing a lot of conscious thinking. I definitely think I've improved considerably, just even over the course of this series, but there's still a fair amount of panicking happening. And that's just me, man. We probably do have to do the prison depths, right? We probably have to try to take on as much strength as we can. Alright, a little bit of blocking. A little bit of blocking is a real good idea. But also sometimes you just have to Death Orb. Sometimes you just have to commit 1,000 murders. Oh, I can't use him to pull myself in when he's invincible. I figured it'd be, it'd be like firing the tentacle at a wall. Oh, that shouldn't have been the thing I did. Okay, well now... I guess I don't actually know what happens when the malaise fills up. I assume we die. I think you die, but I guess I don't actually 100% know that. Maybe we should find out? Because the thing is, I think we're actually doing really well in managing our health. I would like to take back the thing I just said. But right, you kinda can't help but be curious. Now we'll drink. Okay, so I did miss a ladder. Let's just go ahead and drink now. Certainly not ideal. Yeah, man, you gotta play the game on a whole different level to do well on 4 cells. This is pretty scary. Hold on, let's pull these guys away from the training dummy. Damn it, I thought we were far enough away. There it is. There's the break. Ooh, okay. So I do think that this is the second tier biome that I am best suited to, that I've done the most times, that I feel like I understand the best, and we're still taking a number of hits that is clearly unacceptable. A number of hits that we are going to have to make lower before we can have any hope of succeeding on this difficulty. Oh, he didn't leap at me as dramatically as I was expecting. I sort of wish I hadn't flasked, because the radish would have really solved the health issue, but we'd still be in a pretty bad place on malaise without the flask usage. Alright, so there's no sense in actually going over here. I'm going to go ahead and eat the radish, even though we don't need the health very badly, rather than selling it, because I think a single point of malaise reduction is absolutely worth 700 gold. And then let's go to the prison depths, right? Don't really see why we wouldn't do that. Do I want to... If I don't want to take the cursed chest, is it still right to go here? It's more money and more cells, for sure. Yeah, it's probably I can't turn down more money. I mean, obviously, the money is important for the flask, and so if we end up coming down here and using a flask charge to secure the money, then we've only broken even. But our plan isn't to get hit. Our plan is to not use the flask charge. We're just going to have to make that happen through sheer force of will. So what do we want here? We don't really have a good build for Heart of Ice. Necromancy reduces your infection level when you kill a boss. That's compelling. You know what? We should take this so that we know how well it works. Maybe. I guess I could just look it up on the wiki too. Probably we want to take a shield thing, right? If I take Blind Faith, then we can Death Orb a lot. I need to be Death Orbing more than I am already. I get into trouble with these longer cooldown skills because I'm like, well, if I use it now, I might not have it when I need it, so let's just save it. I'm gonna take Spite. We're gonna make the shield an even more effective weapon, and we're gonna try to lean into the shield more. And I think am I gonna take the Cursed Chest? I don't know. It's actually quite scary. I think we're gonna pass on it this time. We need the... No, we're gonna pass on it this time. We're here for the gold in the cells. More the gold in the cells. Ah! Accidentally hurled myself off a cliff. Okay, I'm not even 100% sure what hit me because everything was invisible. Hooray! Hooray for invisibility, which is definitely a thing that should exist. There we go. I got him eventually. We'll just climb up here. He doesn't teleport until after he's done spinning. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, that was a pretty weird... That was a pretty weird interpretation of me holding up and pressing jump. I was really not expecting it to fling me off the side of the ladder like that. Okay, well that's pretty bad. I just took a huge amount of malaise for no reason. And that's a malaise carrot. Okay, we certainly don't want to eat that. Yeah, it's a little bit like a different game. The changes are really quite significant. Ordinarily, you can't block an energy wave type attack, but you can block that thing if you just hit the actual sword swing and not the energy wave by itself. All right, compelling the running zombie to charge forward aggressively into the Death Orb seems like a pretty good play. Okay. Now see, these guys, we can't really just shield through their thing. I have to keep doing this nonsense. No thank you. I definitely was trying to turn around before casting those skills. Apparently I managed to cast one of them. Why would I hurl myself into the corner like this? Why would I do that? Apparently I managed to cast one of them while turning around, and then the other one immediately after turning around. So the wolf traps went the right way, but the Death Orb just hit the wall and died immediately. Well, this has gone horribly. Oh, jeez. Okay, so the malaise doesn't actually just instantly kill you. That's a thing we've learned. What has it... Maybe it just, like, knocks your health down to a really low... Oh, God. Yeah, huh. Well, hold on a second. If we can just run around with the malaise at 10, that's a lot less dangerous of a game than I thought we were playing. Bad. That said, we probably ought to flask here, huh? But what if one of these guys is gonna drop a radish? Yo, I should go back and eat that carrot. Oh, that's right. There's no teleporters in this damn biome. I'm going back for the carrot. At some point, we're gonna flask and lower our malaise charges, and I want that carrot to be gone by then. Oh, okay. Delicious carrot. Oh. Okay, I think when the malaise is full, it seems like maybe it does constant damage to you if you're above a certain threshold. Which which sure looks like 10%. Okay, so the malaise doesn't kill you, but it effectively permanently keeps you at 10% or lower HP. Interesting. And flasking still works because it removes points of malaise. Okay. Okay, well, it's good to understand that mechanic, I guess. No, do not run away from the death orb. You go in the death orb. You go over there in that orb, and you die like a good spider robot monster. What the hell is that thing supposed to be? It is a spider robot monster, right? Oh, I stunned him out of his attack. Oh, what the? Why won't you die? Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is going terribly. All of a sudden, much worse than it was going before. I do not think we can afford to do that. See, so we're in a position here where we really, we absolutely cannot flask for health, or flask for the malaise, because our health is in such dire straits, so we have to be like... Oh, no, the other way around. I was right the first time. We can't flask for health because we have to save our flask charges for dealing with the malaise. Ah, there we go. So we're just gonna hope for food. We're just gonna play and hope. So would have been a really good time to have the death orb off cooldown. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Here, teleport over here. Let's fight over here. No, wait, don't do things that cause him to teleport away from the orb. Ah, that was a bad plan. Thing is, I kind of need to, every time he, oh, right, he has his elite ability, too. This is going very poorly. I tried to just, reflect some bombs there or something just to get some damage out. Okay. Not a trivial biome to just run through. I'm a little torn here about starting a new run at 31 minutes. You know what? It's not going to last that long. We probably oughta. Yeah, that biome's tough. That one might not be worth going to unless you really have the tools for it. Well, what is the next pull? I mean, I like S quality oil sword. It gives us a lot of ability to build into some fire. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I see all those alchemical pistols, and I'm thinking about it, but we're gonna try not to just repeat a gimmick that worked before. We're trying to find the breadth of the gimmicks. There's something in here, right? Yeah. Okay, so we just need anything that can start a fire. And also, to not get hit a ton would be good. The guy stomped on me to keep me from jumping up. Alright, I think it's going to be impossible to avoid this elite, so let's just commit to it. Okay. Committed. That is a 6++ twin daggers. I mean, as much as I like the oiled sword thing, I don't think we should pass the 6++ up. Oh, hey, guy who was invisible until the moment he hit me. Stupid invisible enemies. Okay. That's the last point of malaise we're gonna take. We got it under control now. Everything's gonna be real easy. Oh, that's rats. That's rats. Here's the thing about that. That's just rats. There are a lot of rats in this biome. That's going to be a miserable time down there. We'll just ignore that guy for now. At this point, the quality of the gear we're getting from the first combo door makes it, really important. It is no longer the case that I'm like, we didn't get the first one. We'll get the second one. It's fine. We really need to do it. Okay, so this is just probably going to be the way to the Arboretum. Yeah. I'm taking enough damage, thank you very much. You know what, honestly, maybe that's not as scary as it used to be, though. If our deaths are mostly... If the thing we're scared of is more malaise than damage, which it may well be at this point, then you take bonus damage. It's not nearly as bad as it used to be. Stop moving. No, we're not grabbing this just yet. Oh, he teleported. They usually teleport behind me. He figured out the game. Ooh, that was dangerous. Anything you do that interrupts the enemy's behavior, it's real scary. Need people to be as predictable as possible. Alright, 26. We are absolutely still in combo range. I'm gonna recycle it. Okay, so that's a gastronomy thing, though, right? Oh, hold on. I didn't actually grab the item up there. You are going to recycle food more frequently on 4 cells. So that's a benefit that, oh, it's the power line linking me to the trap, right. Ah. Oh, it killed all of them. I was figuring it was just going to get the rat. Okay, well, we got at least one of our doors. Do I have both of my scrolls? Yeah, okay. We are all good. We could just leave. I mean, there's that radish, obviously. But there's also a whole leg of the dungeon we haven't seen yet, and we probably ought to go check it out, even though it is... you know, it's always terrifying. Everything about this place is terrifying. That would have been a really compelling find last run. So yeah, with the quality of the door loot being improved so much, I guess the timed door has also become more important. Perhaps I should see if I can figure out a way to make getting that a little more consistent for us. The shielding is starting to become a little more automatic. I did not really find myself thinking, okay, get ready, and he's going to do the thing. That was really bad. I missed every way I could possibly miss on that one. What a horrible attempt to block. Okay, let's go get my radish. And I guess there's a couple of enemies left. I do not have the hang of blocking that guy's melee combo. We should probably go kill these dudes, I guess. I'm living in terror of every little bit of combat again. See, because, like, if our concern was just health... Oh, I forgot about this. Then we, like, totally have this under control, right? We're doing a great job. No, I think I like the dodging slightly better. The bomb dodge. There is a tunnel down there that somehow we've not... Oh, it's just the showroom, though. Who cares? Okay, the promenade's not going all that well for me. Maybe I should switch to... Yeah, let's Arboretum. Shall we? I know this didn't work out so well yesterday, but also I'm feeling a lot better today than I did yesterday. I was kind of, first of all, not necessarily in a great headspace, and secondly, if I'm being honest, a little bit tired. It's probably audible in the commentary, is my guess. Today I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I don't even have a tail. I stole this tail, but I got it. It's here. Yeah, blood shield, sure. Hey, aren't we just doing the exact same thing that didn't work last time? No, obviously not. This time it's going to be in a greenhouse. Okay, boy. Landing a melee attack prevents trading blows with enemies from infecting you with malaise. It doesn't sound horrible. But maybe we should just, like, bleed people a lot? What if the enemies were dead? Then they couldn't infect you. boy, it's such a tiny slow. But it might make it more likely for us to be able to actually complete the dagger combo without getting interrupted. We'll try it. We'll see how it feels. Maybe I'm going to end up just wanting to respec this off, but I haven't really given it a fair shake, I don't think, ever, so... Don't you throw a child at me. What's wrong with you? Mushroom Man Society it's a harsh place, man. Well, I'm gonna level with you. Not perceiving a difference. I literally cannot tell that we have the thing equipped. Ow. Really thought I was gonna roll all the way through that. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. It doesn't... It kind of seems like it's not doing anything at all. You don't really want to spend resources in a game. Okay, hold on. We'll think about it. You don't really want to spend resources in a game to take on a thing where you have to be like, is it working? Is it on? Is this bugged? I should have just parried him. I thought I could... I hesitated to parry, and then I was like, oh, you know what? His attack is slow enough. I could get an attack in, but... Having thought that means that I'm moving slow enough that it's not true. Oh, Lord. Nope. Okay. Well, you know what? We had a couple of great big successes this week. Right? Was the giant kill this week? And then the three... Yeah, like, good stuff happened. These last two episodes have been a goddamn mess. But I'm counting it as a win. And you know what? I know this is short, but I think we're just going to call it here. Let's not start another run 40 minutes into the episode. I need the weekend to rest, reconfigure my brain, sort of let myself figure things out in the background. So that is going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and when we come back on Monday, it's going to be a whole new era of monster killing. Probably. I guess it kind of depends on if you count me as a monster. There's going to be some killing. Okay. Come back next time. Tomorrow? Monday. Come back next time Monday. Stuff. And we'll see you then.